16 marbles from different countries collide on a soccer field. 16 countries, only one winner. Get to know who they are. Portugal versus Colombia, USA versus Iran, Uruguay versus Japan, Mexico versus Vietnam, Argentina versus France, Indonesia versus Brazil, Gurnani versus Spain, Russia versus Ecuador. Welcome to the Marble World Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena. Ecuador takes it. 1-0 over Russia, and they advance in the round of 16 at Fubeca race. Portugal takes it. 2-0 over Colombia, and they advance at Fubeca race. Coming up next, France versus Argentina at the Marble World Cup. Takes it. 2-0 victory, and they move on in the Marble World Cup. Up next in the round of 16, Mexico versus Vietnam at the Marble World Cup. Second half. Vietnam takes it. 2-1 in the second half, and they advance in the Marble World Cup. Coming up next, Brazil versus Indonesia at the Marble World Cup. Brazil takes it. 2-1 victory, and they move on in the Marble World Cup. Round of 16 coming up, Uruguay versus Japan at the Marble World Cup. Uruguay takes it. 1-0 victory, and they advance in the Marble World Cup. Get ready for a classic. Spain faces Germany in the Marble World Cup. All square. Spain and Germany are tied at 2-2, and we're heading to the second half at the Marble World Cup. Away. 4-2 over Germany, and they move on in the Marble World Cup. High stakes coming up. United States versus Iran, battling for the final quarterfinal spot at the Marble World Cup. United States edges it. 1-0 victory, and they claim the final quarterfinal spot in the Marble World Cup. Quarterfinals are set. Ecuador takes on Spain in the Marble World Cup. Spain takes it. 2-1 over Ecuador, and they advance in the Marble World Cup. Another big matchup ahead. United States versus Portugal in the Marble World Cup. United States gets it done. 1-0 over Portugal, and they move on in the Marble World Cup. A heavyweight clash is coming up. Brazil versus France in the Marble World Cup. Brazil takes control. 2-0 over France, and Brazil is through to the semifinals of the Marble World Cup. Quarterfinal action continues. Uruguay faces Vietnam in the Marble World Cup. Uruguay gets the win, 1-0 over Vietnam, and Uruguay moves on in the Marble World Cup. The semifinals are set. Brazil goes head-to-head with Spain in the Marble World Cup. The semifinals are set. Brazil goes head-to-head with Spain in the Marble World Cup. Brazil is through to the final. Now it's time for semifinal 2, United States versus Uruguay in the Marble World Cup. United States seals it. 3-1 over Uruguay, and the United States is through to the Marble World Cup final. A historic final is set. United States versus Brazil for the Marble World Cup title. Third place on the line, Uruguay versus Spain at the Marble World Cup. Uruguay claims the podium, 1-0 over Spain, and Uruguay finishes third in the Marble World Cup. It all comes down to this. United States versus Brazil in the grand final of the Marble World Cup. The final will be played in 2 halves, with a short break in between, just like in official football. Brazil leads at halftime, 3-1 over United States after the first half. Brazil and United States back on track for the final stretch. Brazil are champions, 5-3 over the United States, and Brazil lifts the Marble World Cup trophy. Brazil earned this title. Consistency, control, and composure made the difference from start to finish in the Marble World Cup.
Here we go again, folks. This is a re-edit of one of the most iconic marble races ever, with over 12.7 million views and counting. This legendary track features 6 chaotic funnels, a fully functional electric elevator, rotating paddles, unpredictable mazes, and 16 countries battling it out. Fans around the world loved this track, and today we're bringing it back with updated commentary and even more hype. So buckle up. This is not just a race, it's a ride through marble madness. The camera zooms out, revealing the full madness of the track. Funnels, elevators, and obstacles ready to unleash chaos. There they are, marbles lined up with national flags, split into 4 groups, A, B, C, and D. Let the round of 16 begin. Group B is on screen. Russia, England, Germany, and India. This is gonna be intense. Now Group D, Japan, Cameroon, Netherlands, and Brazil. Pure energy on display. Here comes Group C, Mexico, Greece, Portugal, and Italy in a classic showdown of skill. Group A lines up Argentina, Colombia, Chile, and the United States. This is gonna be wild. Wide view of the tournament bracket. The stage is set. Who's going all the way? And the first matchup from Group A is about to kick off. Buckle up. Starting gate lifts. And the marbles are off into the first maze. It's go time. Massive collision. Chile dives into funnel 1 first. Argentina follows close. Argentina takes the lead and heads into the xylophone zone, aiming for the spiral elevator. Argentina climbs. Chile right behind. The US sneaks into third. It's heating up. They both handle the paddle module like pros. What a save. Argentina charges into funnel 5. This is getting wild. Wow! Chile powers through funnel 5 and drops straight into funnel 4. The US catches up to Argentina. What a battle! Colombia is trailing. They need to make a move. Now 2 alternate paths. US goes left, Chile chooses right. Chile is leading. This race is on fire. So far, it's been a wild ride. Chile and Argentina came out strong, but the US is right in it. Colombia is still chasing. Chile drops for the win. Colombia is closing in fast. Chile is through. 1 spot left. 2 advance, 2 go home. Colombia takes the 2nd spot. The US and Argentina are out after that crazy round. Argentina finishes 3rd, but it's too late. The US is still struggling on the track, and it's official. The US was the slowest of the heat. What a race, folks! Chile and Colombia are through. If you enjoyed this madness, hit that like button and subscribe for more epic marble action. Group B is ready at the gate. Tension's high. Who's gonna shine? Marbles lined up at the start. It's all set. And they're off. The race begins and Russia takes the early lead. Russia hits funnel 6 first. But here come the others. It's getting crowded. Russia and England break away, heading for the xylophone sector together. Both marbles ride the elevator up. Germany follows. India's falling behind. Wow, what a move. Russia slips on the paddle module and loses the lead. England and Russia battle hard in funnel 5. It's intense. All 4 marbles now tangled up in funnel 5. Total chaos. England and India escape into the alternate paths. What a surprise play by India. Germany drops in too. It's anyone's game now. Quick reminder, only 2 marbles make it to the semifinals. This is the make or break moment. England's closing in on the win. What a finale. England takes it, but 1 spot remains, and 3 marbles are neck and neck in the final funnel. Russia claims 2nd place. They're in. Germany comes 3rd, but too little, too late. India finishes last, the slowest of the bunch. That's it for Germany and India. They're going home. Highlights. England stayed sharp and Russia made a brilliant comeback. What a wild race. Meanwhile, England and Russia prepare for the next race, waiting for opponents to arrive. Now it's Group C taking the stage. The marbles are ready. The launch is seconds away. Launch activated, and they roll down with speed. Italy and Greece are neck and neck, arriving first at funnel 6. Greece drops in first and takes the lead, already riding the elevator. Portugal comes in strong, grabbing 2nd after the xylophone section. Greece nails the spinning paddle module. Flawless run. This heat is on fire. Greece leads, but Portugal, Italy, and Mexico are all right there. It's wide open. Greece chooses the right alternate funnel, still in front. Italy drops into the left funnel, pushing for 2nd place. Remember, only 2 marbles make it to the semifinals. 2 are going home. This is huge. Greece in first, and now Mexico jumps into second. Greece wins the race, and the second spot is down to Mexico or Portugal. What a finish. Mexico finishes second. They're headed to the semifinals. Portugal drops in third, but it's too late for them. What a tournament so far. We've seen passes, surprises, and heartbreak, and now the semifinal A is set. Mexico, Greece, Chile, and Colombia. 4 Titans, 4 styles. Only 2 will move on. Stay tuned. This is just getting started. Group D is more than ready. The energy is electric. These 4 nations are facing off like it's the World Cup final. Start triggered. The marbles race down the slope. Cameroon and the Netherlands take the lead and dive into funnel 6. Cameroon pulls ahead and rides the spiral elevator solo. But struggles at the spinning paddle module, losing precious time. The Netherlands hold second, and Brazil is now in third and closing fast. This is a legendary track. The original 2021 version of this video racked up over 12 million views, 2,600 plus comments, and a whopping 111K likes. A marble race classic. Cameroon leads, Brazil is second. Both head into alternate funnels. It's anyone's race. We will leave the link to the original viral video in the description below. Cameroon inches toward the win, but wow, Brazil strikes at the last second for the victory. Cameroon secures second and qualifies with style. Others are still on track, but their fate is sealed. Japan finishes third. Out of the semifinals, the Netherlands comes in last. What a first phase. Highlights: Brazil with a clutch comeback, Cameroon consistent. Chile and Colombia were sharp, Greece was flawless, and England showed pure technique. Now, semifinal B is set. Russia, England, Brazil, and Cameroon. Let the battle begin. Hey marble fans, what do you think of this insane championship? Drop your prediction in the comments and visit our website fubeca.com for all the action behind the scenes. Start triggered. This is for a spot in the finals. Only the top 2 advance. It's all or nothing. Greece takes the lead and dives into the elevator zone. What a start. Colombia slides into second and keeps the pressure on. Greece hits the spinning paddles, but loses precious time. Colombia moves through the paddles more cleanly and gains ground. Here comes Mexico in third, a triple showdown at funnel 5, and a spot in the final is on the line. Colombia takes the right alternate funnel. Greece goes left. Every choice matters now. Chile, with the surprise move, drops first and takes the lead in dramatic fashion. Chile wins the race. And Greece finishes second to lock in a spot in the grand final. It's the end of the road for Mexico and Colombia. Mexico had heart but couldn't keep the pace in the critical section. Colombia started strong but lost momentum after the paddles. Both had potential, but the tiny details made all the difference. The alternate paths, the timing in funnel 5, this was pure strategy. Fans, this is what marble racing is all about. Greece and Chile are in the final. 2 spots left, and more action on the way. It's time for semifinal B. Russia, England, Brazil, and Cameroon fighting for 2 spots in the grand final. All marbles are lined up, waiting for the green light with intense focus. Go! They're off, racing for a spot in the final. Only the 2 fastest will move on. Cameroon leads early and heads straight to the elevator. Explosive start. It's a triple battle in funnel 6. This is getting wild. Gotta love that xylophone sound as the marbles slide down the ramps. Pure speed music. Cameroon hits the spinning paddles and pulls away. That's pure determination. Brazil and Russia stay locked in. They're chasing hard. Now it's a triple fight in funnel 5. Total chaos. Everyone's tangled in funnel 5. This will be decided by inches. Cameroon still leads, but Brazil is right there. This could flip in a heartbeat. Cameroon and England both with real chances. Everything's still wide open. Wow! Brazil taps Cameroon at the last second, but Cameroon holds on and wins it. England secures second place. Incredible race. Brazil gave it everything. Brazil finishes third, but it's just too late. And now, the grand final is set. England, Cameroon, Greece, and Chile. 4 different styles, 4 powerful stories. Greece has been solid and technical. Chile struck with bold moves. Cameroon stayed calm under pressure. And England raced with strategy and nerve. Fans everywhere are watching. The only question left is, who will be the Fubeca race champion? The stage is set. 4 marbles carry the pride of their nations. Who will go down in Fubeca race history? This is the ultimate final. All set, and they're off. Once again, Greece starts from that tough spot, always behind. Is that side of the track cursed? Let us know. All marbles drop into funnel 6. England stands out and dives first into the xylophone section. But Greece fights back. Doesn't matter where you start, it's what you do on the track. England hits the spinning paddles first. Greece struggles and loses position to Cameroon. Chile is still trailing. It's the final. The Fubeca trophy is on the line. Wow, Greece comes back strong, pushes through the challenges and takes the lead. Cameroon and England battling side by side at funnel 5. This is insane. Cameroon pushes hard, going for the lead now. But Greece holds firm, still in front. It's down to this. Greece versus Cameroon for the championship. Greece wins. Wow, an epic, historic victory. Second place still up for grabs. Cameroon and Chile fighting to the last funnel. Cameroon finishes second. Chile comes right behind for third. England still rolling. Very slow in the final section. And that's a wrap. Well, Greece is your new Fubeca champion. Overcame bad starts, battled tough modules, and showed unstoppable determination. Cameroon takes second with power and clean passes. A well-deserved silver finish. Chile, steady and brave, earns third place with heart and consistency. England had flashes of brilliance but couldn't find pace in the final. Greece is your Fubeca race champion, from starting in the back to conquering every challenge. Cool under pressure, smart on the track, and unstoppable at the finish line. A victory for the ages. And here's the podium, the top 3 marbles with their flags. Greece, Cameroon, and Chile. And below them, the real marbles that raced in this epic final. Thanks for being with us on this amazing journey. We love marble racing. And we hope to see you next time. Until then, race fans, stay rolling. 16 countries, only one winner. Get to know who they are. Argentina versus Portugal. Japan versus Colombia. Italy versus Uruguay. Brazil versus India. South Korea versus France. Mexico versus United Kingdom. Russia versus Spain. Germany versus USA. Welcome to the Marble World Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena. This is more than a race. This is precision, passion, and competition. From the gym floor to the final applause, every moment counts. Please welcome the athletes of today's Fubeca race. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening race. United States versus Germany. A paying crowd of 50,000 fans. A track with 7 funnels and 2 electric elevators. The United States dominates the race. Control, speed, and precision on the track. Round of 16. The knockout stage begins. The United States wins the race. A dominant performance from start to finish. USA advances to the quarterfinals. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Portugal versus Argentina. Welcome to the World Cup. Argentina wins the race. A decisive performance on the track. Argentina advances to the quarterfinals. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. South Korea versus France. France wins the race. A strong and controlled performance on the track. France secures the victory. The next race is about to begin. Brazil versus India. Brazil wins the race. A confident and decisive performance on the track. The next race is about to begin. United Kingdom versus Mexico. Mexico qualifies. Mexico advances to the next round. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Uruguay versus Italy. Italy wins the race, a composed and efficient performance on the track. The next race is about to begin. Spain versus Russia. Russia qualifies. Russia advances to the next round. Colombia versus Japan. Colombia wins the race. Colombia secures the victory. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. United States versus Russia. Two powers, one place in the next round. Russia takes control of the race. Strong execution and complete dominance on the track. Argentina versus Colombia. One race, a place in the semifinals. Argentina comes out on top. A focused and disciplined race from start to finish. Argentina earns a place in the semifinals. Quarterfinal matchup. Two strong teams ready to battle. Mexico versus France. One race, one step closer to the title. France takes the win. France moves forward to the semifinals. A crucial matchup, Brazil versus Italy. Everything is on the line. A place in the next round is at stake.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. For everyone's safety, keep aisles and exits clear and follow staff instructions. Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the event.
Brazil comes out victorious. Brazil moves on in the competition. Semifinals are underway. The pressure is at its peak. France versus Russia. One race, a place in the final. France prevails in the semifinal, a composed and tactical race under intense pressure. France books a spot in the final. Semifinal matchup. Two giants of the tournament. Argentina versus Brazil. One race, a place in the final. Brazil wins the semifinal. A powerful performance when it mattered most. Brazil advances to the final. Third place match. Pride and honor are on the line. Argentina versus Russia. One final race to close the podium. Russia claims third place, a determined finish in the final race of the podium. Russia secures the bronze position. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The grand final of the World Cup. Brazil versus France. One last race, one champion. Brazil is crowned champion. An unforgettable run from start to finish. Brazil lifts the trophy and makes history. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Cup has come to an end. After intense races and unforgettable moments, the final podium is set. In first place, Brazil. In second place, France. In third place, Russia. Thank you for being part of this unforgettable World Cup. Your passion and energy made this event truly special. On behalf of everyone involved, thank you and see you next time. This is Fubeca Race.
A packed arena tonight. Sold out, not a seat left. All right, let's go. Welcome to another Fubeca Race Marble Championship. A track full of obstacles, multiple elevators in play, and plenty of funnels, plus a very tricky starting gate. Buckle up, because we're underway. It's a Marble World Cup. 12 nations. Here we go. 12 flags on the grid. We've got the semifinals and the grand final. Get close to that golden trophy, and you take it. First up, Germany versus Indonesia. Starter gives the nod. Germany rolls out the gray marble. Indonesia in red, with a white accent. Both drop into the funnels. Germany exits first into the maze section, looking for the clean line. And contact, big contact, again! Multiple bumps in the maze. Indonesia slips ahead and calls the spiral elevator. 3 spiral elevators on this course. Now into the next funnel. Germany reaches the seesaw sector. A brutally difficult section. Watch Indonesia. A brilliant move and straight to the elevator. Up the spiral lift again and into the penultimate funnel. The penultimate funnel is turning into a fight. Remember, only one advances to the semi-final. Germany. Germany drops through. Germany is out and Indonesia follows. Final funnel now. A place in the quarters on the line. Who gets the clean descent? And it's going to be Indonesia. Wow. Indonesia advances. Straight into the semi-final. Germany is left behind. And Germany bows out of this World Cup. Indonesia moves on to the semi-finals, waiting for Japan versus the United Kingdom. Starter signals. The gate opens, United Kingdom in blue, Japan rolls in black. Both marbles into the 2 funnels. UK drops first, into the maze. Left option, then right. Japan tries to pressure. Japan nearly stalls. The UK exits the maze cleanly. Nice and smooth, up the spiral elevators. And onto the second level of the track. Japan climbs too, looking for contact, but can't land it. UK reaches the seesaws. Japan is still in the funnel. Japan drops to the seesaws now. And the UK still stuck on the seesaws. This sector is unforgiving. A semi-final spot is on the line. For now, the UK leads, calling the last spiral elevator. Into the penultimate funnel. United Kingdom, Japan still battling the seesaws. UK is circling the penultimate funnel. Needs a clean drop to the final funnel. And there it goes. Final funnel. Now the UK. Japan climbs again to the penultimate funnel, trying to close the gap. But it's tough. The UK pace is relentless. And it looks like the UK will qualify. And they do. United Kingdom through. The UK advances to the semifinals. Japan is just too slow today. Japan is eliminated. United Kingdom, absolutely delighted. Into the semifinals they go. And you, how are you enjoying this Marble World Cup? Tell us below if your country isn't here. And if it is, drop a comment so we know. Which team are you backing? Alright, next matchup, India versus Argentina. India comes in with the red marble. Argentina answers with the white. Who gets the first drop into the maze section? For now, both are circling inside the funnel. Split lanes, 1 funnel each, drifting side to side. And here we go, into the maze. Contact. Argentina pushes through. India slips past the collision. That is a strong read in the labyrinth. India with a real surprise move. Here comes the call. The spiral elevator engages. India is sent into Sector 2. Second spiral elevator, activated. India still the red marble out front, already in the upper funnel, second floor. Argentina arrives. Immediate bumping, physical racing, side by side, body to body. India drops first. India hits the seesaw section. Argentina slams down, overtake. Argentina takes the lead now. But both get stuck on the seesaws. Argentina escapes first. Last spiral elevator, called in. Argentina heads to the penultimate funnel. India is there too. India is flying. So much speed from India. Closes in and taps the white marble, shoulder to shoulder. Now both in the penultimate funnel. This is a huge fight. Argentina drops into the penultimate funnel. It's a semi-final spot on the line. Locked together again. Just centimeters from the finish. And India clinches the semi-final place. Argentina was the slower one there. And Argentina is eliminated out of our Marble World Cup. On to the next matchup. Mexico versus Canada. Mexico brings the green marble. Canada is brown with white detail. A sharp look on that one. Both are spinning in the funnels. They need a clean drop to the maze. Mexico drops first. Mexico is through and takes the lead. Canada responds straight into contact. That contact is heavy, and we've got to restart. All right, reset for the relaunch. The referee gives the signal. Restart confirmed, back underway. A fierce battle through the maze section. Mexico drops again. Canada comes in. Another big hit. They're strong, and they do it again. Mexico still out front. Canada surprises and takes the lead. Both spiral elevators are called. Here comes Canada. Canada accelerates up the lift. Mexico answers body to body. Now into the Sector 2 funnel upstairs. Mexico nudges ahead, but Canada overtakes. This race is tight from start to finish. Tell me in the comments, who are you cheering for? And remember, next Saturday, Marble Champions begins. 2026, the most anticipated series of all time. The last one was back in 2021. Stay tuned. Hit the bell. Let's go! Back to the race. Mexico and Canada go again. Still wide open. No clear favorite. Too close to call right now? Into the final funnel they go. Mexico, Canada, neck and neck. A fierce race, my friends. Look at this. And it's Canada. Wow. Canada punches the ticket. Mexico is out, eliminated from our Marble World Cup. Canada will face India in the semifinals. Indonesia and the United Kingdom are also through. On to the next matchup. United States versus Brazil. Start authorized. The gates are open. Both marbles into the funnel. The United States in white. Brazil is in yellow. The United States drops first, straight into the maze section. Brazil takes the left lane. The United States goes right. Who gets the edge? Brazil calls the elevator first. That quick decision opens space on the track. And suddenly, Brazil is in front. The United States stays close. This race is intense, both into the upper funnel. Who drops to the seesaws? Here comes Brazil. Brazil drops. The United States follows. Hard contact. Another collision. This is razor tight. Brazil handles it better. Calls the final elevator. Heading for the penultimate funnel. The United States pressures hard. Side by side again. Into the penultimate funnel. Both fighting for a semi-final spot. Everything on the line here. The United States drops to the final funnel. This is a huge moment. Heavy contact. Brazil closes in. Another bump, no space given. The United States answers back. Contact again. Still nothing decided. Who survives this battle? It's the United States! The United States secures the semi-final place. Brazil's run comes to an end. Brazil fought bravely to the finish. But the United States moves on. What a duel! Now the final semi-final spot is up for grabs. England versus France. Here we go. England rolls in with the white marble. Black and yellow details stand out. France answers with the blue marble. Both drop straight into the funnels. Who finds the clean exit to the maze? They break into the maze section. Heavy contact right away. Multiple collisions. No room given. If you enjoy racing like this, drop a comment and let us know. What do you think of this competition so far? Here comes France. France calls the spiral elevator. England stays right on the pressure. Side by side, England strikes back. A bold move through the funnel. England emerges in front. England reaches the seesaw section first. France is right there. Immediate contact. This race keeps swinging back and forth. No clear leader through the chaos. Positions change almost every second. England finds the elevator first. Heading to the penultimate funnel, England tightens control up front. France refuses to back down. Still, side by side, into the penultimate funnel together. England drops toward the final funnel. This decides the last semifinal place. Who finds the exit? The tension is massive. They collide again. England squeezes past France. Huge contact on the drop. And who takes it in the end? Look at this. An intense battle, neck and neck. But it's England. England secures the semifinal place. France is out. France fought all the way, but England was stronger today. And that sets our semifinals. Now we move on. 6 nations remain in this competition. The semifinals are set. And here comes the first semifinal. United Kingdom versus Indonesia. The United Kingdom rolls in with blue. Indonesia answers with red. Let us know who you are cheering for. And remember, once again, Marble Champions, the most anticipated series from Fubeca Race. Starting next Saturday, stay tuned and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Back to the track. Here we go. United Kingdom and Indonesia, still even. The seesaw section delivers heavy contact. No separation at all. Here comes the drop. United Kingdom. Indonesia responds. Still nothing between them. Another collision in the seesaw section. Locked together. The balance shifts constantly. One clean movement. Perfect timing. The United Kingdom reaches the penultimate funnel first. The final spiral elevator is engaged. But look at Indonesia. An incredible move sends them to the final funnel. Indonesia is right on the brink of qualification. A place in the final is on the line. Remember, 3 marbles will race in the final. That means 3 spots are available. This is one of them. United Kingdom and Indonesia. And Indonesia takes it. Wow! Indonesia books a place in the final. The United Kingdom is eliminated. Next up, India versus Canada. Another final spot is on the line. This is for the second position. Canada and India. Canada rolls in with brown. White details stand out. India. Red marble on the line. Who gets the early drop? Canada goes first. Canada enters the maze section, looking for the cleanest path. That choice pays off. Canada exits quickly. Straight to the first elevator, and immediately the second. Canada reaches the upper funnel, sector 2 of the track. India is still chasing. India arrives. India looks for contact, but cannot connect. Canada drops. India follows. Light contact at the exit. India squeezes through. Canada tries to respond. They split lanes. Neck and neck again. The race stays tight. No margin whatsoever. Canada drops into the final spiral elevator. India follows closely. The pressure builds into the penultimate funnel. Another final place on the line. Who finds the exit? Canada on one side, India on the other. 2 giants collide. 2 proud nations. India drops first, takes the lead. Can India hold on? Canada drops as well. Neck and neck, locked together. No separation. This fight goes to the limit. They battle right to the end. India breaks free. India qualifies for the final. Canada's run comes to an end. An incredible effort. And now, 2 finalists are set. Indonesia is through. India has also secured a spot. Now the final place in the final is up for grabs. The marbles are rolling. This last ticket to the final is on the line. England enters with the white marble. Black details stand out clearly. The The United States answers with white as well. They roll smoothly out of the gate. England finds the first drop straight into the maze section. A sharp move to the left, then quickly back to the right. Heavy contact, both marbles stall on the track. A restart is called after the clash. Everything resets. Back into the funnels they go, circling patiently, waiting for the drop. Precision over aggression. Clean lines through the funnel. Who commits first? England finds the exit again. The United States searches for an opening. Contact made. Another attempt to unsettle the run. Traffic builds in the maze. More contact. Still racing. The United States gains momentum. The United States edges ahead. Up the second spiral elevator, rising toward the upper level. Into the second floor funnel. England follows. England strikes back and dives into the seesaw section. The United States feels the pressure. Momentum slips away. England balances cleanly. The United States loses precious time. A costly delay in this section. But the fight is not over. Anything can still happen. This tournament has proven that. England reaches the penultimate funnel. A final spot within reach. 2 finalists already waiting. England circles with control. This drop could decide everything. The tension is unbearable. And here comes the United States, charging back into contention. Contact at the funnel exit. A quick tap. The United States squeezes through, now leading the race. A slim advantage. Into the final funnel. Can England respond? England drops, neck and neck at the bottom. Still no margin. An intense duel. The United States holds firm. The United States makes it. The final place is secured. England is eliminated. A valiant effort. And now the final is set. Here is our final lineup. The United States, India, and Indonesia. Everything is set, ready to go. The referee signals, gates open. The final is underway. Racing for the golden trophy. Who gets the first drop? Here comes India. India leads early. Red marble out front. The United States follows in white. Indonesia holds third. A tight battle behind. The chase begins. India opens a small gap. A clean run through the maze. India stretches the lead. Up the elevator, into the second level. India remains in control. Indonesia moves into second. The United States drops to third. India descends first, straight to the seesaws. Chaos behind at the funnel. Indonesia fights for position. Indonesia secures second. India still leads, holding steady. The United States pushes hard. Trouble. The United States slips. Oh my God. An incredible moment. Indonesia capitalizes. The United States is out of the final. This is devastating, my friends. He pushed too hard on the descent. A costly mistake. Too aggressive. The United States is out. What drama. India and Indonesia remain. The final duel begins. India still leads. Indonesia stays close. No room to relax. India protects the advantage. Indonesia attacks. Unbelievable finish. Indonesia wins it all. Wow. India finishes second. The United States takes third. What a final. Fair result? Let us know your thoughts. Should that move have been retried? Indonesia lifts the golden trophy. Fubeca race. We hope you enjoyed this incredible race. Let's take a look at the podium. The crowd is on its feet. More than 50,000 fans in attendance. Here is the podium. Indonesia, first place. India claims second. And third place, the United States. A strong campaign. But heartbreak in the final. Overpushed, paid the price. That's racing. Thank you for watching. This has been Fubeca Race. The world's biggest marble channel, bringing Marble World Cups to life. Stay tuned. Marble Champions, next Saturday. Turn on notifications. Like and comment. See you next time.
Welcome to the Italian Brain Rot Fubeca tournament. These races bring iconic Italian memes to life like never before. Brace yourselves for wild action. From Tralalero the shark to Bombardiro the crocodile, Ballerina Cappuccina and Chimpanzini Bananini. These characters emerge from Italian online communities, parodying stereotypes with creative flair. On today's track, 5 insane funnels, 3 electric spiral elevators, a seesaw module, and a challenging maze. This is going to be insane. Let's go. Bombardiro and Tralalero are neck and neck in the funnels. Their spinning tunnels are slow and treacherous. Tension's off the charts. Bombardiro rockets ahead and dives into the maze. No way. Tralalero is right behind, barges in and lands the first hit. Boom! Tralalero recovers and blasts toward the first spiral elevator. Let's go. Tralalero powers up the second electric elevator, hunting for funnel 3. Bombardiro is glued right behind, giving no room. This race is going to be insane. Bombardiro takes the lead and enters the seesaw zone. These seesaws are pure tension. One mistake and you're left behind. Wow! A spectacular crash and Tralalero zooms past with no trace, heading for elevator 3. Boom! If you're loving this insane battle, smash that like and hit follow. Who do you think's advancing? Drop your pick in the comments. Bombardiro takes the lead and is just one funnel away from qualifying. Tralalero rockets down and it's a head-to-head showdown. These races are amazing and the ending is always surprising. Tralalero clinches the win and secures the spot. Bombardiro is packing his bags and heading home. This race was defined by blistering speed in the funnels and dramatic twists on the elevators. Bombardiro held a strong pace but nearly lost traction on the second elevator. Tralalero capitalized on the collision to take the lead and demonstrated pinpoint precision through the final maze, sealing the victory in style. Visit Fubecaris.com to discover why we're #1 in live and online corporate events. Don't miss out. Ballerina and Chimpanzini are already in funnel 2. These spinning tunnels show no mercy. Who will break away? Ballerina rockets ahead and dives into the maze with full throttle. I love these mazes. The marbles have to be precise in choosing their path, and any wrong move costs them a place. Ballerina powers up the first spiral elevator, climbing higher. Let's go! Chimpanzini is right behind but is struggling to keep up the pace. Ballerina plummets down the seesaws in zone 2 at full speed. Perfect balance. Boom! This module demands flawless precision. One slip and it's game over. If you don't want to miss any epic races, follow and hit the bell now. These seesaws are a hindrance for the marbles. You need to be very calm to get through them. Ballerina rockets up the final spiral elevator. Now she's glued to the finish line. Chimpanzini wastes precious seconds on the seesaws. This could be costly. Ballerina is just one funnel away from qualifying. Tensions through the roof. Chimpanzini makes a desperate push, but it looks too little too late. If Chimpanzini doesn't react now, it will be too late to dream of qualifying. Ballerina crosses the finish line in first place and secures her spot in the next round. Race recap: insane funnel speed, pinpoint precision on the elevators, and flawless balance on the seesaws decided it all. Only now does Chimpanzini arrive. Ballerina wins in style with a huge time gap. We truly appreciate every fan tuning in to our incredible races. Your support fuels this adrenaline. You all rock! Literally versus Patapim. Race start and marbles rolling, each in their funnel. Remember how challenging this track is with all its obstacles. All marbles in the funnels now. A spot in the next round is at stake. Fans, can you feel the hype? Let's go together. Literally rockets into the maze first and Patapim is glued right behind. Total collision. It's a real fight for qualification. Literally blasts into the spiral elevator. Lightning fast climb. Patapim falls back, losing precious seconds. Every fraction counts. Literally masters zone 2 and Patapim locks onto funnel 3. Literally defends flawlessly and charges into the seesaws. Wow! A precise nudge from Patapim takes the lead. This race is neck and neck. The winner won't be revealed until the final second. Patapim rockets into the final zone and powers up the spiral elevator at full throttle. Literally charges in hard. The battle is insanely intense. They're side by side in the final funnel. This is exactly what we live for. Patapim lunges into the last funnel. Let's go, fans. Get hyped. Literally closes in, and now it's a fight in the decider funnel. What a race, everyone. Literally takes the win. What a display of speed and tension. Did you feel that rush? The heat is on. I'm totally hyped for this insane semi-final. And just look at this bracket. It's pure fire. Soon, we'll have 3 finalist marbles racing together for the championship crown. Drop your comment and join the fun. The most creative one will be pinned at the top. Tongue versus Bombambini. The showdown is on. Lights out. Marbles rolling into the funnels. Fans, hold your breath. Tongue takes the lead. Laser controlling the spin. Bombambini shocks the field and heads for the elevator. No way. Side by side, this battle is razor tight. Funnel 3, shoulder to shoulder. Who breaks free first? Wow! Heavy contact on the Sector 2 seesaw, and Bombambini takes the lead. This is what makes Fubeca's marble runs massive. Over 455 million views in marble racing. And have you checked out our Portuguese channel, Fubeca Race? Over 400k fans live in the thrill. Bombambini in front, opening a big gap. Turbolino has to fight back now if he wants to stay in the competition. And that is exactly what he does, closing in hard, and it is all tied again at the penultimate funnel. This is for a spot in the semi-finals, my friends. Turbolino drops into the final funnel and takes the lead. Wow, heavy contact. And now it is dramatic. Whoever drops first takes the win. Wow, Bombambini crosses first and takes the race. An intense battle decided in the details. Turbolino showed heart, but Bombambini was sharper when it mattered. What did you think of this showdown? Don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling races and share this video with your friends who love intense competitions. Trippy versus Octopussini. Who is taking this one? Place your bets and cheer for your favorite. And they are off. Trippy and Octopussini dive into the opening funnel at full speed. This is the last quarterfinal race, my friends. Get ready for non-stop excitement. Trippy bursts into the maze first, making it clear he wants that semi-final spot no matter what. Wow, Octopussini pulls a master move, picks the perfect route and snatches the lead. Now he blasts ahead and climbs the spiral elevator with style. What an epic battle. Every turn feels like a new takeover, and I absolutely love it. The battle heats up on the seesaw in Sector 2. Every move counts. This is the last ticket to the semifinals. Octopussini takes the lead, surges ahead, and calls for the final elevator of the track. Trippy won't give up, charging into the penultimate funnel and keeping the dream alive. By the way, fans, these characters are turning into memes everywhere. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Octopussini drops in, and the showdown is set in the final funnel. A semi-final spot is on the line. The crowd is on edge. No one has physical contact inside the funnel. Trippy pulls off the pass at the perfect moment and secures the spot. What a race, fans. Let's break it down. Octopussini started strong with brilliant route choices, dominating most of the way, but Trippy played it smart, saving energy for the decisive strike. Now, the semi-finals are set with Trippy riding high, Octopussini out by the tiniest margin, and the other qualifiers proving anything can happen. This semi-final is going to feel like a grand finale. Cappuccino and Orangatini drop together into the funnel, and folks, correction, this is the last spot in the semi-finals. Wow, they dive side by side into the maze. Now it's all about pure skill to hold the lead. Ah, they're bumping into each other over and over. Marble to marble. That's the true spirit of competition. Nobody's giving an inch. I love this view from inside the elevator with the marble spinning. Pure fun. Orangatini moves through Sector 2 and heads for the seesaw descent. Wow! Cappuccino comes in strong with the collision and takes the lead with no mercy. The race is heating up and Orangatini takes back the lead. Orangatini reaches the last elevator. This is the decider. Contact in the second to last funnel. This is for a spot in the semifinals. Orangatini drops into the final funnel. It's a fight to the end. Cappuccino must drop now to keep his semifinal hopes alive. Wow, unbelievable. Cappuccino drops. There's physical contact, raw emotion, pure adrenaline. And Orangatini takes the win. Oh, my heart was racing. What an intense battle. It is time. Let's meet the 6 semifinalists of this electrifying Fubeca's Marble Run season. Tralalero, the fastest shark in the league, tore through the qualifiers, mastered the turns, flew through the funnels, and sealed his spot with a surgical overtake in the final stretch. Ballerina, elegant yet ruthless, started as an underdog, but grew with skill and precision. In the quarters, silenced the critics with a flawless run. Leary Lee, the endurance master, advanced with strategy and co-focus. In the quarters, capitalized on every rival's mistake and secured the spot in the last funnel. Bombombini, pure lightning attack, took the lead at the start, controlled the entire race, and never gave opponents a second of hope. Trippy, the showman of the track, got here with bold moves and breathtaking overtakes. In the quarters, went all in and crossed the line with style. And Orangatini, raw power with surgical patience, kept steady, attacked at the perfect moment, and locked his spot in the semifinals. Get ready, because this semifinal is going to be insane. Here we go! Ballerina versus Tralalero, the semifinal is on fire. Only 3 spots left in the grand final, and they're already in Sector 2. Ballerina takes off in front. She rides up the last elevator, locked in, ready to punch her ticket to the final. But watch out, Tralalero is right there waiting for the Ooh! Tralalero dives into the second to last funnel, smashes into the edge, and overtakes Ballerina! What an incredible comeback! Just 1 funnel to glory. Unbelievable. Tralalero crosses first and is heading to the grand final. The crowd goes wild. Feel the adrenaline. The grand final is coming and you can't miss this. Pick your favorite, drop it in the comments, and hit subscribe so you don't miss a second of this insane showdown. Now it's Bombombini versus Lirily. The marbles roll and the race is on. Look at this track, folks. Mazes, elevators, funnels, pure adrenaline from start to finish. Bombombini takes the lead with Lirily right on their tail. Bo heads up to the elevator while Lee loses time in the maze. Bo drops into the seesaws in Sector 2. And hey, follow Fubeca Race on Instagram to catch all the racing action. Lirily recovers and gets back in the fight. But Bombombini is strong and holds the lead. Final sector. This is where it all heats up to decide the second finalist. Lirily enters the last funnel and the crowd rises. The tension is massive. Bo drops down and the battle is in the final funnel. It's all or nothing now. Lirily takes the win. Wow. My heart can't handle these semifinals. 2 finalists confirmed and only 1 spot left. 2 finalists are locked in. Tralalero and Lirily, raw speed versus surgical calm. What a clash this will be. Both arrived with authority and big performances. The question is, who joins them in the grand final? Orangatini versus Trippy, one last spot on the line. We are green. Marbles drop into the funnels. Mazes, elevators, funnels. Pure adrenaline. Only one spot remains. And after this, the grand final with 3 racers together. Orangatini and Trippy are locked in a fierce battle in Sector 1 of the maze dive. One wrong move and the spot could slip away. Trippy takes the lead and rides the elevator up. The crowd roars, but the pressure is sky high. This race is headed for a thrilling finish. Neck and neck. The finalists will only be revealed later on. Orangatini charges into Sector 2 and heats up the battle. Trippy loses precious time, and that could be costly. Orangatini hits the final elevator, just one step away from the grand final with 3 marbles at once. Orangatini reaches the penultimate funnel. Trippy is still stuck on the seesaws. Trippy breaks free and calls the elevator. There is still hope. Wow! A phenomenal comeback from Trippy. Clean through the funnel. This is Fubeca marble race. Orangatini drops and it is wide open. Trippy takes it and books the final. I would take both, but the rule is clear. Only one spot. This is it, the moment of truth. 3 warriors, 1 trophy. Tralalero, the lightning fast shark, ready to bite down on the title. Leary lead, a green powerhouse, showing strength and stamina all the way here. And Trippy, the comeback master, famous for shocking turnarounds. The crowd holds its breath because only one will be crowned champion of the marble race Fubeca. Marbles rolling. Only victory matters. Into the funnel, 3 wide. This track just got tiny for these giants. Learily drops first and heads straight for the maze. Learily is flying and calls the elevator. The trophy is on the line. Tralalero and Trippy are trading blows behind while a focused Learily stays in front. I can almost see the elevator slowing with both battling for position, and Learily conquers Sector 2 on the seesaws. Tralalero recovers and closes the gap to Learily. Oh my, Trippy falls off the track. How did that happen? Heartbreak. Trippy was looking great till now. Pure drama in the final. Learily and Tralalero stay locked in up front, one step from the trophy. Learily still leads and reaches the final funnel. Tralalero drops as well. It all comes down to inches. Tralalero is the champion. Wow, what a crazy championship. Anything could happen. Race analysis, a movie ending. Learily led with precision. Trippy attacked hard until the shock exit. And Tralalero played it patient, surged late, and nailed the last funnel decision to lift the cup. Consistency plus cold blood wins the night. Thank you, fans. Your support means everything. This audience makes Fubeca Race huge. If you enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Follow us on Instagram, @Fubeca and visit FubecaRace.com. Have a blessed day. See you in the next race.
"16 countries ready for battle, split into 4 groups, everything on the line. All of them facing one brutal, demanding track. 5 tight funnels waiting down below. then 3 wild cyclone funnels, a punishing start gate, and a towering electric elevator. Welcome to the Marble World Cup. 16 countries, 4 groups, 1 dream. They drop fast, chasing a spot in the next round. So choose your favorite nation. "16 countries enter this race, but only one will take it all. Strap in, Fubeca race is on." India and England, Spain and Belgium, Brazil and Algeria, Honduras, Ivory Coast, Mexico, Japan, Costa Rica and France, Portugal, Argentina, Germany and the United States. Group A, India, England, Spain and Belgium. Everything is set for the start. And they're off. They explode out of the gate. 2 shoot to the left, and 2 dive to the right. Early moments here. Everything's still wide open, straight into the central funnel. 1 marble breaks free. It's India. Big contact behind. Spain surges into the lead. Now they rush to the next funnel. India answers back, charging toward the elevator. Locked on the rail, India climbing the elevator, entering Sector 2 at speed, through the seesaw section. Back on the rail. Final sector now, 4 funnels to survive. India still holding the lead. Spain running second, Belgium right behind in third. England fighting hard to avoid last place. Spain jumps into the lead, now into the second to last funnel. Watch India here. India drops fast, puts the pressure on, hits the final funnel, and takes the lead. England trying to recover. And now, we're about to meet our winner. And it will be India. India crosses in first, securing a spot in the next round. Spain advances as well. England and Belgium are eliminated and bow out here. England right there, coming home last. India and Spain move on to the next phase. Let's get ready for our next group. Here we go. Spain advances and India advances. Now on to the next matchup. We're back with another group here. Group B, Portugal, Argentina, Germany, and the United States. Everything set for the start. And the gate is open. Once again, the marbles explode out, 2 to each side, straight into the cyclone funnels. The United States out front, but Portugal is looking very strong. Germany takes the lead. Look at this, an intense battle. Now into the maze section. Heading for the elevator. Portugal back in front. Portugal enters the elevator first. Germany right behind, running second. Argentina sitting in third. The United States battling not to fall behind. We're now in Sector 3 of the track, the section with 4 smaller funnels. Portugal out in front. The United States manages to recover. Right now, all 4 competitors in the same funnel. Portugal takes the lead. Second to last funnel. Argentina falls behind, and Germany is the new leader at this moment. Only 1 funnel remaining. Argentina drops. Argentina surprises at the end, secures qualification, and Germany as well, finishing in second. The United States and Portugal are eliminated from the race. It's not just about speed. You need skill on this treacherous track. Argentina and Germany did a great job and advanced to the next round. Next group, Brazil, Algeria, Honduras, and Ivory Coast. 4 teams. Only 2 will qualify. The battle is intense. They're already in the cyclone funnel. Brazil out front. Brazil drops first into the maze. Here comes Honduras. Honduras and Brazil hit the first funnel. Honduras drops, calls the elevator first. First position. Honduras enters the rail section. Honduras is the leader. Ivory Coast in second. Honduras opens a small gap. Ivory Coast closes in right on them. Ivory Coast surprises and takes the lead. Brazil running second. Now Honduras loses momentum. Honduras recovers and heads to the penultimate funnel. Remember, only 2 spots are available to advance. Brazil now in the final funnel. Brazil and Ivory Coast battling for first. Brazil advances. Brazil qualifies, and Ivory Coast as well. Honduras and Algeria are saying goodbye to the championship, our Marble World Cup. Algeria had issues and stopped on track. Bad luck for them and for the entire coaching staff. Brazil advances. Ivory Coast as well. A new group forms. A new group. Ivory Coast and Brazil. India and Spain. Next group, Mexico, Japan, Costa Rica, and France. Group D. The referee signals. And they're off. 2 marbles on each side. Into the cyclone funnels. Let's see who drops into the maze. First big battle. Heavy collisions. Here comes France. France takes the lead. Costa Rica surprises and calls the elevator first. Costa Rica takes the lead. France in second. Mexico in third. Japan right there, fighting to stay close. Close to the pack. Costa Rica leading. France charging hard. Mexico moves up into second. Now the pressure is on Mexico, right behind Costa Rica. France heads to the penultimate funnel. France takes the lead. Down they go. Costa Rica. Only 2 funnels left to the finish. Just 2. Advance to the next round. Mexico in front, dropping into the final funnel. The fight is on. Costa Rica crosses first. Costa Rica and Mexico. Mexico also qualifies. Japan and France are saying goodbye to the Marble World Cup. Precision, speed, skill. That's what it takes to advance in the World Cup. Costa Rica and Mexico. Job well done. And now, we move on to the semifinals. Ivory Coast, Brazil, India, and Spain. Time for the showdown. Only 2 will reach the grand final. The referee gives the signal. The gates are open. Ivory Coast, Brazil, India, and Spain. So far, everything tied in the cyclone funnels. Who comes out in front? Ivory Coast. Spain takes the lead. Brazil arrives strong and makes the pass. Brazil is the new leader. Calls the elevator and heads to Sector 2. Brazil increases the pace, opening a big advantage. Brazil in control. Ivory Coast running second. Dropping into the rail section as well. Brazil first, Ivory Coast second, India third. Spain at the back. Spain moves up into third. Spain nearly makes the pass. Watch out, Ivory Coast surprises. Ivory Coast takes over the lead. Brazil drops to second, Spain in third. We're now at the penultimate funnel. Only 2 advance to the grand final. Here come India and Ivory Coast. Brazil drops. Everyone drops. Brazil. Brazil is heading to the grand final. Ivory Coast also qualifies. Spain and India are eliminated from the World Cup of Marbles. Brazil advances to the grand final. Ivory Coast as well. And if your country isn't here, leave it in the comments. Maybe it's in the next competition. Next matchup, Mexico, Costa Rica, Germany, and Argentina. Only 2 reach the final. The referee signals the gates are open. 2 marbles on each side. Into the cyclone section. Central cyclone. Argentina out front. Contact. Argentina leading. Almost stops there. Germany. Here comes Germany. Calls the elevator and heads to Sector 2. Into the rail section. Germany charging. Germany pushing hard. Costa Rica now running second. Argentina through the rail section. Germany leads. Costa Rica second. A spot in the grand final on the line. Only 2. Will qualify? Mexico charges up front and takes the lead. Argentina in second. Costa Rica drops as well. Argentina drops. Mexico wins the race and secures qualification. The final spot goes to Argentina. Argentina and Mexico in the final. Germany and Costa Rica are eliminated from the Marble World Cup. Costa Rica drops now. It's all decided. We have our 4 finalists. And here they are. Brazil and Ivory Coast. Mexico and Argentina. Welcome to the grand final. The golden trophy on the line. Who wins this Marble World Cup? Drop your pick in the comments. 4 competitors. Only one will be champion. Everything's set, and we're underway. Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, and Ivory Coast. All chasing the world title. Into the central funnel. Contact. This fight is massive. Brazil drops. Mexico comes out first. Mexico calls the elevator. Up they go. Ivory Coast in second. This is the grand final. Only one gets closer to that golden trophy. A huge battle in the funnel. Mexico still leading. And the fight for second. Brazil versus Ivory Coast. Brazil gets the better run. Brazil into second. Mexico holds the lead. Argentina arrives. Brazil stays up front. At the penultimate funnel. So close now to the end of the championship. Who's taking the crown? Tell us in the comments. Penultimate funnel. 4 competitors fighting for the title. Look at that. Ivory Coast comes through first. Now who takes second? The battle is on. Into the final funnel. Argentina grabs second. Mexico takes third. And Brazil finishes in 4th. Congratulations to Ivory Coast. Precision, skill, and pure hunger to win. Ivory Coast, the champions of the Fubeca Race Marble World Cup. Let's check the podium. Ivory Coast in first. Mexico takes third. And Argentina holds second on the podium. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And remember, leave a comment if your country isn't here. See you next time.